everybody, how are you? I hope you and your family are doing well. Again, Kamishibai Storytime today. And before I start, I just would like to acknowledge that these Kamishibai stories are mostly Japanese folk tales, old stories. But I like to acknowledge the publisher, okay, who makes those stories in Kamishibai format, which is Doshinsha Publishing Company in Tokyo, Japan. Okay, thank you very much. All right. Today's story is called The Magic Rice Puddle. Rice puddle is like this. It's called hera. Okay, this is a bamboo. Okay, and I have a couple of plastic things too, like this. Okay, there's something to do with today's story. Okay, I just wanted to show them to you. Right? Okay. And you know the grain of rice, right? With very tiny. Okay, 1 grain of rice. Okay, just remember that. Okay. All right. The magic rice puddle. Once upon a time, a long time ago, a poor old woman lived all alone in a poor little village. One day, she said to herself, I am going to make my favorite dumplings and put it on the family altar. So she ground a few grains of rice she had left into powder and made a dumpling. Well, it sure looks tasty, but just as she was about to put the dumpling on a plate, koro koro, koro 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 koro. That is a sound in Japanese, rolling away. Okay? Koro 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 koro. Dumpling rolled away. Hey, what's going on? Oh, where are you going, little dumpling? She ran after the dumpling, but it rolled faster and ended up inside a mouse hole. Stop, dumpling! Stop, I say! Oh, she went headlong through the mouse hole too. Where am I? Where's my dumpling? Suddenly the old woman heard singing. Dumpling, oh dumpling, where are you going? And she heard her dumpling answer, I am going over to you, Jizo-sama. Jizo-sama, this is a Jizo-sama. This is a stone statue of a priest. Jizo-sama, did the dumpling I made come rolling by here? Did you make that dumpling? Oh, I am sorry. It looked so tasty that I couldn't help eating it. Yummy yum, it was delicious. Oh, she smiled and started to say, I'm glad you liked it. When suddenly they were interrupted by a terrible noise. Oh no, the Onis are coming. Come and hide behind me. Oni said, I think there is a human around here. I can smell it. Now, where could it be? The Onis sniffed all around Jizo-sama, twitching their noses. The old women hid behind Jizo-sama, trembling with fear. See, these are Onis. They are ogres. Okay, no. Hey, here it is. She was hiding behind Jizo-sama. Let's take her home. The Onis had found. And what's going to happen? Now, just a minute, Jizo-sama said. She is my honored guest. You must treat her respectfully. Jizo-sama, we aren't planning to take her and eat her up. The old women who used to cook for us Onis just quit, and we have been looking for someone to take her place. we will take real good care of her. So let us take her. What do you say? Please, please let her come with us. Well, she's a good cook. I just ate one of her delicious dumplings, but promise me you will take good care of her. We promise she will be just fine. And so the Onis got permission from Jizo-sama and in high spirit took away to the land of Onis. As soon as they got home, the Onis handed the old women one grain of rice and one rice puddle. Remember? Like this. Okay. Cook up enough rice for 300 Onis with this. What? What did you say? I don't care what you say, but there's no way I can cook enough rice for 300 Onis with just one grain of rice and one rice puddle. Oh no! If you mix the rice with the rice puddle, you will get 10,000 bowls of rice. It's very easy. She did not believe what the Oni said, but she put the grain of rice in a big pot, just as she was told. When it started to boil, she took the rice puddle and mixed the rice with one stir of the rice puddle. And in no time, look, the big pot was overflowing with cooked rice. The Onis were delighted. Every day after that, the old women cooked for the Onis, and as she cooked, she chanted, "One stir of the puddle fills the 10,000 bowls, fills 10,000 bowls." My goodness, how I wish I could see my old friends and neighbors. See, she started to miss her friend, right? And she started to feel homesick. And one day, after the Oni's rice was cooked, and she sneaked out of the house, still holding rice puddle. Okay? And she ran across the field and over the mountains, farther and farther away. She ran and ran. The Oni spotted her and began to chase her, but they ran more slowly because their stomachs were so full. The old women ran until she came to the bank of a big river. And Oni said, "Hey, wait! What are we going to do if you aren't around to cook rice for us? Please, come back, please." She could hear the Oni's voice getting closer and closer. Okay? She looked all around and spotted an empty boat on the shore. Just what I need. And she got into the boat and stroked the rice puddle once and then second time. Okay? My, how that boat did fly. How that boat did fly. When the Onis finally got to the river bank, they jumped into the river, determined not to let her get away. Oh, gaba gaba gaba, gaba gaba gaba. And that's the sound of their swallowing water. Okay? Putting her straight toward the shore. She paddled the boat with all her might. One star paddle fills 10,000 bowls. One star of the paddle fills 10,000 bowls. As soon as she began to chant, these words, the waters of the river started to rise higher and higher until there was enough to fill 10,000 bowls. The boat flew over the water once more. Oh no! Help! The Onis panicked. We are going to drown. We shouldn't be swimming right after eating. So they gave up their chase and went back to the land of Onis. Well, when she arrived safely on the other shore where Jizo-sama stood, she suddenly realized that she had taken the Oni's rice puddle with her. Jizo-sama gently reassured her. The rice puddle is a special gift that has been granted to you. So keep it and do good for others with it. The old women accepted the gift gratefully, and no sooner had she returned to her home when she began preparing feast for all the poor hungry villagers. One star of the puddle fills 10,000 bowls. First she cooked a pot full of rice. Then she cooked a pot full of beans. But then what happened here? Third one? Yes. And finally, she filled the pot with fragrant miso soup. Wow! Thanks to you, we can eat all we want and get our strength back so we can work. And all because of the magic rice puddle. And from that time on, the magic puddle became famous throughout the land. Okay? And this is the end of the story. Did you like it? All right, good. They are very happy, aren't they? Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Close this. Okay. I think this morning, I forgot to use this. So, all right, now I'm going to put aside. And I'd like to show you very simple craft. Okay. Today, not Hera. Okay. Today I'd like to show you very simple things. Okay. Let's see. Look at this. Okay, in the back. Back too, so pretty. Okay. That's let's see. And then I made kind of wide bookmark, just the same way. Right? This I made, actually I put tapes, all right, tapes. They are laminated, these are laminated, so they look kind of shiny, right? So very simple thing is piece of paper, any size, can be skinny like this, okay, or like this, or bigger size. What you can do is, you can create like this, you can cut like this, all right? It's not necessarily same, but some are wide, some are skinny, okay? And the easiest way is you fold it like this into half. You know, with scissors, you can cut it. You can cut it, all right? Good, okay. And I have already cut up paper strips like this. All right. You can ask your parents. Maybe they might have like old newspapers or old magazines. you can cut, or you can ask them to cut it for you, all right? Okay, so piece of paper and also strips of paper like this. If it's lots of colors, it just makes nice, okay? Makes very nice artworks. All right. So what you are going to do is, I thought I had one. Yeah, that's right. So it's a weaving. Okay. To insert one strip at a time. Okay, one strip. This I did it some time ago. Okay. Just to make sure. Okay, one by one, and push it up. Push it back neatly. Okay, like this. Push it up, like this. Okay. So again, these strips too can be wide, can be skinny. Okay? It creates kind of variation, different space. So that makes really nice. Okay? Look at this. Okay. If you are going to use both with illumination, I meant is pictures, the colors or patterns, then you can create both sides and different artworks. That will be nice, okay? So I liked small one here to make something practical. You can use it, okay? The bookmark. Okay? So that's very easy, simple craft. Okay, I hope you can take a time to try it. Okay? Good. All right. I have other things. Probably some other days I can show it to you how to make. I have like this here. It's a paper box. Again, you can put thread through and you can hang it. All right. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Meantime, enjoy your reading, your craft, okay? And please take care of yourself, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.